I'm Christopher Cook, your Chief of Police here in White Settlement. We wanted to create a little special tribute to some of our veterans that call WSPD home, who have served our great country, some who continue to serve in a reserve capacity. And so as a police chief here, I think it's really important that we highlight the military service. I also am a veteran. I was in the United States Air Force, served in Kadena Air Base in Okinawa, did a short stint up in Andrews Air Force Base in Maryland, and then out-processed at Reese when it was open in Lubbock. And so growing up in White Settlement, as you know, there was a Air Force Base here as a kid, Carswell Air Force Base. They also had an airplane museum. I know I've shared this story before. Every weekend, pedal my bicycle and go visit, climb around a B-52 Stratofortress. At the time, it was a SAC base, and they had several aircraft aerial displays there at now Spur 341 in White Settlement Road. And so just remember those fond memories. This is why I love serving out here with the Naval Air Station Joint Reserve Base Fort Worth in our backyard. We love our military partners. We value the relationship and partnership that we have. And also Air Force Plant Number 4, currently operated by Lockheed Martin. You know, thousands upon thousands of workers that are building products to ensure that we remain a free and safe country. And so some great things happening in our community. The F-35 Joint Strike Fighter, we are so thrilled that we get to participate in the force protection side of that and ensure that we become and remain a guiding force of freedom throughout the entire world. So I hope you enjoy this short video. Again, highlights a few of our military veterans and some, again, who continue to serve. Thank you so much.
My name is Sgt James Stewart. I am the day shift patrol sergeant for the White Settlement Police Department. I joined the United States Navy in September of 1987 and served as an aviation ordnanceman and then later security forces until my retirement in 2007. I really enjoyed my service here. I first came to Fort Worth in 1998 for a conference at what was then the brand new Naval Air Station Joint Reserve Base Fort Worth. Prior to that, it was Carswell Air Force Base. Fell in love with the area, did everything I could to get orders to Carswell, or to the Naval Air Station Joint Reserve Base. And in January of 1999, I came here, re-enlisted once, and then retired, and have been in the Metroplex in White Settlement and West Point area ever since. As far as service is concerned, I'll quote or paraphrase Marcus Luttrell, retired Navy SEAL, who was told by his father, before you ever exploit this country, you should serve this country. And I believed that. I was doing it before I'd ever heard that quote, but I believe it's very important. I've spent 37 of my years between the military and here upholding and defending the Constitution of the United States.
Hey there, Officer Carlos Valaitis. I've been with the White Settlement Police Department for 4 years, but before that, I was active duty in the United States Army as an infantry soldier. I joined in 2009, had one deployment to Afghanistan in 2012. I just happened to walk by a recruiting office one day. I walked in, I asked them about the Air Force, and of course the Army recruiter stood up, talked to me, and the rest is history. I joined the Army instead of joining the Air Force. And now being a platoon sergeant, and I'm in charge of my own 30 people directly. I'm second in charge in the entire company. So whenever the first sergeant leaves, I jump in, and that's very rewarding, being able to pass on my knowledge and experience to all those young ones.